Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Convenient landing spot of meteorite right outside Spider-Friend's field trip locale.
Professor Wells, something's headed our way.
This computer is the only device which senses the meteorite because NASA did not exist back in 1981. Nobody sees this. I asked this during my Beast Wars recap, and I think it actually applies here too. What if this meteorite landed near some other form of animal life, like an anthill or a bunny farm? Would we be dealing with a bunch of rabid radiated rabbits instead of bees? Actually, that might have been more fascinating.
Hey! This is private property! Get your bees out of here, mister!
This farmer must see plenty of floating bee people encroaching on his shit. Swarm can speak other words too, as Swarm will show you eventually. But what's the use of conveying complete thoughts when Swarm can just say swarm, swarm 2/3 of the time?
Everyone will work for Swarm!
I don't think that hive will be big enough for several billion new recruits you're planning for.
Oh no! My costume's at home being clean! Hope nobody sees me.
That's a joke, right? Recycling animation is always a sin.
Get back!
Is there some reason Firestar can't just engulf this demented B-list villain in flame? In fact, shouldn't the heat from the flames be enough to kill this swarm?
A solid firewall might do it.
This man's trademark ice slides are iconic and all, but I never really understood how they work. Spider-Man is using webbing to keep traction, and you would assume his wall-crawling ability as well, but how does Iceman keep his balance on these slides? I don't believe a simple "he controls ice" explanation is good enough. Also, this ice slide is in the middle of the street, so sin on Iceman for creating a giant road hazard.
Individual thought breeds chaos. All will work for Swarm. For the universal community hive. You are good work. Join Swarm and work as one for the community hive.
This is no time for some half-assed socialist propaganda. Just stick to Swarm, Swarm. Swarms, eye blasts will blow shit up if they don't turn you into a bee person. If newly converted drones could mutate other people, why not send them out to increase your forces instead of overgrown bees?
It doesn't work! My spider blood must make me immune!
That's bullshit. Another cliffhanger which concludes by totally erasing what just happened before the commercial break. Spider-Man was clearly crying in terror, but after the break he just dodges their attack with ease.
Then if I shield him from his radioactivity, they might transform back! Uh-oh!
Does this car Spider-Man just jacked have wall-cleaning powers too? Also, I'm pretty sure I just saw that recycled clip, so here's a recycling bonus.
There's the physics building. No time to look for a parking spot. Skidding! Can't stop! Ah!
Vehicular destruction and destruction of museum property. It's all coming out of Parker's salary, of course. What's the point of wings if you still prefer the ice slide?
Your eyes! The antennas!
Radiation effects are gone once you're shielded by lead, just like how Parker's radiated spider powers disappeared once he... Wait a minute, they didn't? Well, that's very odd and sinful.
Alley-oop!
Eat your heart out, OJ!
Yeah, no, don't worry, you're on. Iceman's never out of date, 'cause he's cool. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to finishing that Naked Gun marathon I was watching.
Ice Mirror!
Destructive blasts can now be reflected by ice because there is nothing ice cannot do. Okay, I kinda get the ice slide physics, but this ice elevator is bullshit. Unless any of you could explain how this would work, other than the power of ice. Silence? That's what I thought.
No!
What, you didn't know ice could be projected as destructive force blasts? I told you nothing is impossible with the power of ice. Nothing.
We'll have to distract Swarm so we can open the roof to launch the rocket.
I've got it! Smoke! Please stay away from smudge pots.
And you just realized this now? Even this would have been more useful stopping this Swarm asshole than your dumb fire tricks. Much shame and sins on you, Firestar, for your failure to utilize your abilities more effectively earlier on. Also unnecessary destruction of observatory doors.
No time to count down. Here goes! Yaha! It worked!
Swarm's eyes just disappear when the meteorite is gone, which makes me question what formed them in the first place. Are they made up of thousands of bees' eyes or something? More importantly, many sins for the concept of Swarm in general, primarily for misrepresenting the nature of bee societies. I guess they were trying to create a Borg-like villain who assimilates members into the collective hive mind, but even the Borg had a queen, a key component of any beehive, which is totally ignored in this instance.
Oh boy! Pancakes!
And a special surprise. I don't know why, but I have this craving for honey.
Stupid mutt.